How do you break a witch's curse? With a loving kiss from a prince on a white horse? Or hope the wrathful witch has a change of heart? Problem is, Guideau can't find either. In The Witch and the Beast, Kosuke Satake presents readers with a very unique spin on Beauty and the Beast. The story follows Guideau, a feral girl with fangs in the eyes of a beast, and her partner Ashaf, a ghoulish man with a coffin strapped to his back. They both belong to the Order of Magical Resonance, a group that works by magic, for magic, and of magic. Their job is to hunt witches. However, for Guideau, her reasons are personal. She's looking for the witch that cursed her, and she'll remove anyone in her way that tries to stop her. First off, I want to address what first jumped out to me about the series, and that is its characters. Their dynamics are fantastic, and they complement each other like peanut butter and jelly or whatever condiments you like to pair together. One is the cool and collected one, while the other is the hot-headed and reckless one. She rushes head-on into a fight, and he's the one that gets them out of trouble. This story feels a little police procedural tropey, but if you're into those kinds of trope dynamics, you're in for a hell of a ride. And it is one hell of a ride, rather than a slow, winding first volume bogged down with exposition. This story gets off to an explosive start. Quite literally, this is a fast-paced page-turner that I devoured in one sitting. It was an hors d'oeuvre that left me craving more, and I'm wanting volume 2 already since this story ends on a serious cliffhanger. I need answers. The story goes out of its way to tell us that witches are evil, which makes me even more suspicious that maybe things aren't so black and white in this world, and that we're dealing with morally gray characters with complex motives here. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Since this is only the first volume, only time can tell what shape this story will take. However, before I wrap up this video, I've got to talk about the artwork. It's gorgeously atmospheric and has a brooding Gothic quality to it, which I just live for. There's these haunting panels where my mouth literally dropped and it gave me goosebumps. There's also the occasional gorgeous panel with filigreed borders, so it very much serves to frame the story as a grim and twisted fairy tale, because yes, this story does get gruesome at times. There's also something utterly unique about its world, and it's really hard to pin down. It feels almost timeless. I can best describe it as steampunk with a dash of noir and magic, and the closest fictional world that I can think of that it bears any resemblance to would be Lyra's Oxford in his dark materials, so color me intrigued. I'm excited to explore more of it. Overall, Volume 1 of The Witch and the Beast comes out of the gates with a promising start, and it's a great hook. I fell head over heels in love with the characters, and now I admit I'm biased towards characters with piercings, but I gotta appreciate that it takes a certain kind of badass to bring a coffin to a fight, and I just love my angry gremlin child. I love her. I want to find out more about them and the unique world they live in. So if you're looking for Witch Hunter Robin in a steampunk setting, The Witch and the Beast might just be right up your alley.